Well, altogether, you guys are the second eyes that have seen this stuff for thousands of years. Before Christ, that's for sure. And I got to show you this. Now, I have another point in the ground, but it was time for me to be able to share some of this stuff. Now, let me show you where I am, because my mind is blown again. It always gets blown, you know that. I'm running through Mecca on the way back from the bear. As you can see here, this is Mecca. But something's happened. Last week, the beginning of the week before all the rain, they ripped through here again and tilled it or turned it, dissed the whole flat out thing again. I worked to get 20, 30 acres of prime Indian land hunted, and what happens is they flip the whole thing and then they put it in my hands again and say, here you go, it's all open again. And so most of the artifacts right here. Now I just got here, and there's and I look real closely. It was real tight. If you look real closely, this is a worked edge. If you guys recognize the balance on these things for artifacts, if you're walking along, and I mean, look, this is what you see, and then you're figuring out this is all watered down stuff. We'll check it in a minute, but let's get a tour here. Take a little bit of time with it. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, there was a big blade, and just crazy. Look at this blade. We'll do it first. It's definitely sweet. Relieved right here. Very cool. Very cool blade. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That is really a good specimen. Found at the bear, these were. Now, I just got here, and this point behind me is just waiting to get checked. That's a great piece right there. But then some quartzy, serrated field points, and then two screaming little rhyolite points. Take a close look at those. And it's funny. Both in great condition. Serrated, working some of that, and then there's a notch point with a little bit of an impact fracture. That's rhyolite as well. Great stuff. And then not sure what kind of point this is. I do know it's an ancient Indian point. Nothing wrong with this piece at all. Got to get it up and save it. I know there's not a whole lot of broken stuff. Some days you don't find too much broken stuff, so we'll see behind us if that was if I should have said that at all, you know. But look at this pile. Indian trace. Eastern North Carolina is what we're looking at. I'm completely overwhelmed. I have far, far too much land and far too little time. But you just do your best, you know. Let's check this out. It was real tight, and I flicked the dirt. I said, I gotta film something, maybe, because quartz points, you don't find quartz points as much, everybody. There we go. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? That is the discovery of a milky quartz archaic Indian arrowhead with not a thing wrong with it. It's relieved off the back of the base. My hands, it's hot out here. The summer's coming here in North Carolina. I don't care. I get out here and listen, I don't care. I'll sacrifice lunches. I mean, you saw what I just showed you, and the dirt scenario. So as I put this back here and take just a second to make a mention, and I have a couple thanks that are due. Look at this pile, will you? You're crazy. It's crazy. And as we look at this, some of the stuff I recently found, thanks for all the comments. I don't know how long I will be able to continue to just personally respond to them all. I'm happy that a lot of people are tuning into Indian Trace and just love to see this stuff discovered. It's worth it. I mean, look at this white quartz just found and some of the others. You can get your mind blown away with mine if I can share it the best I can. Thanks for those comments. And thanks for a lot of you guys who are also making efforts out there to find this stuff. because it's important to document. We document it better than many museums. I promise you that. But there's a good place for museums too. I don't shake a stick at them. But well, all in all, that's enough. Thanks a lot for tuning in to Indian Trace. Maybe there'll be some more out here.